Thank you, Shamrox. With the old proverb that says, Aditi Devo Bhava, may I now invite Dr. B. Sasikala, coordinator of the Citizen Consumer Club, to deliver the welcome address and set the tone for today's proceedings.
Here, on behalf of Citizen Consumer Club and Department of Management of Patrician College of Arts and Science, I am honored to welcome you all to this August gathering at the inauguration of the National Workshop on Consumer Protection, Consumer Welfare and Intellectual Property Rights. First, I would like to welcome in our midst the guest of the day, our chief guest, Mr. R. NEHEMIAH, Deputy Commissioner, Chennai South, Department of Civil Supplies and Welcome you, sir. Commissioner, we are a former Assistant Commissioner from the Department of Right in our midst, Mr. KRISHNA MOHAN, of the workshop. Thank you for being here, sir. Time to extend my warm welcome to the college officials, our dynamic director and secretary, Dr. A. Stanislaus, our efficient vice principal, Dr. B. Anand. Welcome all delegates from other colleges who have graced our workshop with their presence. Thank you all for being here. I welcome the members of my team, club and the Department of Management. Thank you all for your cooperation. Last but not the least, I welcome the Student Council and the members of Citizen Consumer Club to this wonderful day of knowledge exchange and the program.
Thank you, ma'am. The lighting of the lamp symbolizes the illumination of knowledge and wisdom. I request our esteemed dignitaries to join us in the ceremonial act as we light the lamp to inaugurate this workshop. I request Mr. R. NEHEMIAH, Deputy Commissioner, Chennai South, to write the first wick. Thank you, respected dignitaries. Invite Brother Dr. A. Stanislaus, Director and Secretary of Patrician College, to facilitate the gathering.
Good morning to you all. Patrician College of Arts and Science Citizen Consumer Club aims at empowering the students and consumers with knowledge and awareness in consumer-related issues, create awareness about consumer laws, and equip the students with life skills, enabling them to lead better lives. The club organizes events truly reflect our college motto to seek, to strive, and find. This morning, Citizen Consumer Club of Patrician College of Arts and Science and Department of Management, in association with the Department of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Government of Tamil Nadu, conducts national workshop on consumer protection and consumer welfare and intellectual property rights. I request you all to participate actively in this workshop and educate others about consumer rights and importance of responsible consumption. Together, we can create a more informed, empowered, and sustainable consumer community. Wish you all the best for this workshop. I hope at the end of the day, you will get some information about to be a safe consumer community we all can ensure to all of us. God bless.
Thank you, brother, for the felicitation to the students. It is now time to introduce our esteemed chief guest and guest of honor for today's workshop. I invite Mrs. G. Mahalakshmi, Assistant Professor, Department of Management, to introduce the guests for the day.
To introduce the guest of the day, Mr. NEHEMIAH, Deputy Commissioner of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection. We welcome you, sir, for this program. Sir has completed 34 years of government service under various cadets and distribution system. Graduated in physics. Sir is more and more advanced in public administration and music as well. He is interested in redressing the grievances of a person. He has took part in various social debates and has been a speaker in addressing the common social causes. He is involved in more, especially disseminating the spiritual values among youth. Sir is more passionate towards music, and we would have seen this, his passion in singing the Tamil Thai Vartha so loudly. We are very much here privileged to be here as a part of the program, sir. Among us, we have Dr. J. VIJAYATHILAGAM. Ma'am is not a new person to this college. The ma'am has been there 15 years with this college, associating with this college for various consumer club activities. And she has been instrumental in guiding the college. And she has more than 3 decades of government service into consumer awareness programs for many years. She has participated in national seminars, workshop, conferences representing Government of Tamil Nadu. She has coordinated for publications like consumer handbooks, teacher reference book, brochures, short films towards the promotion of consumer awareness. She has presented papers in national and international seminars. She has contributed articles and journals based on consumer awareness. She has worked at grassroots level towards the promotion of to self-help groups among women. She has coordinated the various activities of citizen club in Chennai city and peripheral areas. And she is presently the guest faculty in Anna Administrative Staff College, Government of Tamil Nadu. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. It is now time to honor our chief guest and guest of honor for the day. I request our brother, Dr. A. Stanislaus, Director and Secretary, to honor Mr. R. NEHEMIAH, Deputy Commissioner, Chennai South, Department of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Government of Tamil Nadu, Chennai, with a shawl. I request brother to also honor him with a bouquet. Our principal, Dr. Arukya Mary Geeta Das, to honor our guest with a memento and a token of love. I request our principal, Dr. R.K. Geeta Das, to honor our guest of honor, Dr. J. Vijayathilagam, Assistant Commissioner, Department of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, with a shawl and a bouquet. I request Dr. B. Sasikala, Citizen Consumer Club Coordinator, to honor Ma'am with a memento and a gift. Also request Dr. B. Sasikala, Citizen Consumer Club Coordinator, to honor our respected brother, Dr. A. Stanislaus, with a gift. I request Head of the Department, Dr. A. Raja, to honor our principal, Dr. R.K. Geeta Das, with a gift. Thank you, dear dignitaries. Privileged to have with us Mr. R. NEHEMIAH, Deputy Commissioner, Chennai South of the Department of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Government of Tamil Nadu. Let us all put our hands together in applause as we welcome Sir to share his insights with us.
Respected father and my brother and Dr. A. Stanislaus, the director and secretary of this esteemed college, and the principal. She is not new to me. Actually, for the past 4 and 5 years, I learned her pretty well. And Dr. B. Sasikala, she is also well known to me almost for the past 5 years. And G. Mahalasmi, Assistant Professor of Department of Management, and guest of honor, my friend and my Guru, Dr. J. Vijayathilagam, and Dr. A. Raja, and other faculty members of these esteemed institutions and various speakers. Actually, one Mr. KRISHNA MOHAN, he has come all the way from Vijayawada to here. So there are so many sessions are there actually, so all the sessions will be very useful to you and all. I hope definitely this institution has done a tremendous job in the field of promoting the consumer protection and consumer welfare and the intellectual property rights and everything. There are so many topics which are going to be discussed in various classes, and all the participants, my dear students, definitely you are going to enjoy and you are going to earn a lot out of these subjects and everything. At the outset, I would like to thank the students, those who have sung Tamil Thai Valthu. In most of the colleges I have visited, you know, they are not in a position to pronounce the words. It is very difficult for them actually. The Surudi Mata Layam Pita, they used to say that. Surudi Taina Layam Pita Talam. The both Surudi and Layam went on professional well. Wonderful harmony. And how many of you know that actually what is the raga? What is the raga of Tamil Thai Valthu? Madam, then. Anyone? It's based on the Mohana Ragam. Mohanam Raga. Mohanam in the sense in Tamil, beauty. So Tamil Thai vandu or beauty. And the Tamil Thai, M.S. Viswanathan avargal miga பிரமாதமாக மோகன ராகத்தில் அதை பாடும்போது அது தாளம் வந்து 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 இந்த தாளத்துல கரெக்ட்டா பாடினாங்க. So that is, I just thoroughly enjoyed when they were singing Tamil Thai Valthu. That itself actually it shows that actually behind the scene so many people, they have put their hard work actually. that is something special. Today, Tamil language is very important. Actually, we have to focus on the field of Tamil. And the Mohana Ragam, we just to go and search, actually, the great music director Ilayaraja has extensively used that raga, actually. I can sing some song, actually. Okay. Mohana Ragam. That is in former 5 minutes more than that I won't take, because I know the time management, everything, actually. So that is, I hope, in MS Viswanathan, the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, one song, actually. எல்லைகளில்லா உலகம் என் இதயமும் அது போல் நிலவும் புதுமை உலகம் மலரும் நல்ல பொழுதாயாருக்கும் புலரும் புதுமை உலகம் மலரும் நற்பொழுதாயாருக்கும் புலரும் என்றும் வாழும் தென்றல் காற்றும் நாளும் ஒன்றுதானே இன்ப நாளும் இன்றுதானே பாடும் போது நான் தென்றல் காற்று பருவ மங்கையோ தென்னங்கி இது இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் ரோமன் கேத்தலிக் இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் இந்த பாட்டு நீலக்கடலின் ஓரத்தில் நீங்கா இன்ப காவியமாம் காலத்தில் அனக கருணை ஓவியமாம் அந்த பாடலும் வந்து மோகன ராகம் தான். நிறைய பாட்டு பாட முடியும். Why I am telling that, actually Mohanam is something special raga, and when you are singing Tamil Thaivalthu, you must know that this ragam is based on Mohanam, and the tala is 1, 2, 3. In Tamil, the language, musical language, they used to say takkid, takkid. When you are singing, just follow the suram and then especially the tala. So you are going to hear so many topics and all. Consumerism is a very pretty well subject for us, actually. So I am not going to touch the consumer protection, because there are so many speakers out there. They are going to in different aspects and everything. One fine time the Lord permits again, one fine time come and discuss about the consumer protection and all. So, okay. So I once again thank you to all the faculty members and the persons, those who have arranged this program. And behind the scene, there are so many office bearers of Citizen Consumer Club will be there. So I must thank the students of CCC and the students of this esteemed institution and the faculty members and the board of directors and everything. Thank you very much for wonderfully arranging this program. And I hope, actually, at the end of the program, everything will be all right. So God bless this program. I thank you once again for the organizers. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. We are honored to have an esteemed guest of honor with us today. Madam is indeed a very vital friend of our Patrician family, indeed an inspiration to many women in the society. I now invite our guest of honor, Mrs. J. VIJAYATHILAGAM, Assistant Commissioner VRS from the Department of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Government of Tamil Nadu, to give us her insights.
Happy morning. Happy morning. Respected Brother Director cum Secretary and my beloved Principal Dr. Geeta Rufus, and my family friend, colleague, and the greatest officer who is proving wherever he goes, Mr. Nehemiah, and my friend Mahalakshmi, my friend Sasikla, and Mr. Raja, the HOD of the Business Administration Department. As the Master of Ceremony rightly said, I belong to Patrician family. And on behalf of Patrician family, I welcome the participants who have come from various colleges, hopes from St. Thomas College and Savita School of Business and SAVET. Welcome you all. At Queen Mary's also. Hope you'll be listening to the forthcoming lectures and the series of deliberations which will be very useful to you. A good beginning is half accomplished. As my friend, the chief guest, said, I was also much impressed by the way the choir has sung the Tamil Thai Varthu. The landing notes, the girl who was standing in the middle was so excellent. Normally, the abrupt ending of the lyrical there, but I too enjoyed thoroughly, and I was also singing along with them in a proper manner. So, good beginning is half accomplished. That is really great. And I welcome Mr. KRISHNA Mohan. Thank you very much for having accepted our invite and to come and give your pearl of wisdom, to simply throw your pearl of wisdom to the youngsters to collect it and make it a good ornament. Hope you will be lending your ears to get more information. And as Brother Director cum Secretary rightly said, it is our responsibility to follow the sustainable consumption pattern. It's a bit difficult for us to follow sustainable consumption, but it is need of the hour. And I would like to make a mention here by 7:45. So I was so freaky and went to the canteen to have that idiyappam and coffee. It was really good. And it has got its own quality. As a consumer, I was very happy that quality and quantity was ensured in the canteen of Patrician. And other thing, I have seen 3 pieces there. How many of you from Patrician sitting here? Raise your hands. Yes. What are those 3 P's? Positivity, perseverance, and progress. So be positive, taking the information which are being disseminated by the valuable eminent speakers. What is a perseverance? You have come down here to learn the things about the consumer protection combined together with the intellectual property rights. So at the end of the day, you should have some takeaway to disseminate the information to your friends and family. That is perseverance. What will be the progress? After the end, progress, how to march towards as a smart consumer, as an empowered consumer, as an enlightened consumer, as a rational consumer, as a wise consumer, as a responsible consumer. So be good student, be lovable children to your parents, be a responsible citizen, be a smart consumer. With this note, I would like to end up because due to time constraints, because Mr. NEHEMIAH also will talk us together if you give the mic because he is a good orator, and me too, even without consuming water will be. But this is not the right time for us to extend our speech in other manner. So we are strictly sticking to the time, and I wish you all the very best in learning, continuously seeking knowledge. CSK, that is a slogan created by my friend Mr. NEHEMIAH. For me, learning, unlearning, relearning, unlearning, 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 both are important. So may God bless you all with good health and happiness and prosperity, to have long life and to give some reformation to the society from your end, realizing the social responsibility, CSR, not corporate social responsibility, consumer social responsibility, civic social responsibility, and citizen social responsibility. So love you all. Hope to meet you in some other occasion to have a lengthy deliberation. Anyway, I have visited all the colleges and they have listened to the lectures. You too visited all the colleges like SAVET, Savita, you were there, and you were there in Queen Mary's. And with the blessings of God, you should have a great day ahead. You will be having, Miss Sasikla will be providing sumptuous lunch, I think. Patrician is known for hospitality also. So filling up the stomach. The best way to reach a man is through his stomach, right? The proverb says. So always that will be the main task for us. So with the sumptuous lunch, they will go away. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Thanks and congratulations to Professor Sasikla, who was, you could appreciate, na? For her constant follow-up and minute-to-minute updates programs with the support and guidance of my friend Dr. Geeta Rufus, the principal. And thanks to the management and all. I don't think that it is required for me to thank my own sister. So it means that thanking myself. Thanks to Mr. Krishna Mohan, and thanks to our chief guest for having come amidst your tight schedule. And we'll be having our principal secretary for the valedictory function, very senior bureaucrat officer. And I should thank the commissioner for having consented to enter into the premises, to step into the premises of Patrician and to bless all the children during the valedictory. So during the valedictory, please stay calm and listen to his speech. That the exposure, the experience and the wisdom, what the people who were in civil services will give you, will enhance your knowledge and lifestyle. Thank you. All the very best. See you all. Love you all. Happy day.
Thank you, ma'am. As we come to the end of this inaugural session, may I now invite Dr. A. Raja, Head of the Department of Management, to propose the vote of thanks and express our gratitude to all those who have contributed to the success of this inauguration.
Morning, one and all present here. On behalf of the Citizen Consumer Club and Department of Management of Patrician College of Arts and Science, I am honored to propose my vote of thanks in this wonderful forum. First of all, I would like to thank our beloved Chief Guest, Mr. R. NEHEMIAH, Deputy Commissioner, Chennai South, Department of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Government of Tamil Nadu. இன்னைக்கு சார் ஒரு அற்புதமான ஒரு பாடல் பாடினாரு. எல்லாருக்குமே அது பிடிச்சிருந்ததா? I hope everyone enjoyed his song, right? எத்தனை பேருக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்துமா? Please raise your hands. Okay, ma'am, okay. First himself, அதாவது எந்த ஒரு விஷயத்தை செய்யறதா இருந்தாலும் நமக்கு முதல்ல பிடிக்கணும் அப்படின்றதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் தாட். மேம் ரொம்ப அழகாக சொல்கிறாங்க, ஃபஸ்ட்டு எனக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஸோ இட்ஸ் ஸோ இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங். சாரோட சாங் ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்தது. ஸோ இங்கே ஸோ எவ்ரி now and then சார் quoted our Shamrock choir also. The man behind the success of Shamrock is Mr. Daniel Felix Joseph Chalk. I hope he is here or he may be busy with many tasks seems to be. அதனால் அது அந்த if possible, please, 1 minute, ma'am. If possible, please call our Danny sir, okay? He's a one and only serving this institution for more than 15 years, 15 to 16 years. From the day one itself, he has organized this wonderful choir, that Shamrocks. Wherever this choir goes, they are coming back with prizes. Maybe first prize or second prize or third prize. Even a few years back also, maybe in Archie Sing the Season also, continuously they backed several prizes. Even 50,000, that person, Mr. Daniel Joseph Felix Chuck. Yes, sir. Day by day becoming young, young and younger. So, actually, next thank our Vijayathilaga ma'am. Maybe Vijay means Vetri. I am mentioning about Vetri. Tilagam, everybody knows that, okay. See, why I am saying this, நம்ம ஒரு விஷயத்தை தொடங்கினாலும் நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம், நார்மலாக we used to put a Tilagam. See, last 15 years, ma'am, she's associated with us. That's why our consumer club, every year we are getting so many prizes, so many laurels for college. So maybe from my bottom of my heart, I express my sincere thanks to our beloved madam, Dr. Vijayathilaga ma'am. Please give a very big round of applause to our ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your excellent support towards us, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Next is our Krishna Mohan sir. He is from Vijayawada. We may not able to shrink this beautiful personality like maybe within Vijayawada. See, maybe here also Vijayathilaga ma'am is here. Vijayawada person, eminent person from Vijayawada. We can anyway, this program may be a successful program because two Vijays are here maybe. That's why we can enjoy this program because of our Krishna Mohan sir, then Then our Vijayathilaga ma'am. Okay, so he is from Vijayawada. See, the last 20 years, he is running from Kashmir to Kanyakumari to encourage the student population to know about consumer awareness. Last 20 years, 20 வருஷமா சார் வந்து சர்வீஸ் பண்றாரு. See, our actually being he was an engineer also. He is a practicing engineer, software engineer. ஒரு சாஃப்ட்வேர் இன்ஜினியராக இருந்தால் கூட அவர் என்ன பண்ணுறாருமா டவுன் டு எர்த் இறங்கி இந்த கன்சியூமர் ஃபார்முக்காக ஒர்க் பண்ணுறாரு. ஐ ரிக்வெஸ்ட் எவ்ரி ஒன் டு கிவ் ஏ வெரி பிக் ரவுண்ட் ஆஃப் அப்ளாஸ் டு அவர் த சின்சியர் சோஷியல் ஒர்க்கர் மிஸ்டர் கிருஷ்ண மோகன் சார். தேங்க்யூ சார். ஸோ இங்கே இப்போ நம்ம மேமோட ப்ரெசன்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம எப்போவுமே நம்ம பிரின்சிபல் மேம் மேபி அவங்க இல்லாமல் வந்து எதுவுமே இல்லை அப்படின்னு தான் சொல்லணும். Such a dynamic personality is our principal ma'am. On behalf of our department as well as consumer forum, I express my sincere thanks to our beloved principal ma'am, Dr. Arokya Mary Geeta Das. Then I express my sincere thanks to our beloved director and secretary, Dr. Stanislas. So இங்கே எல்லாருக்கும் நம்ம தேங்க் பண்ணாலும் இந்த யார் who is the real source for this program, the students are the real source of this program. See, on behalf of this committee, we express our sincere thanks to the student population. Once again, thank you very much. So, I want to thank my dear sister, Dr. B. Sasikala. அவங்க தான் வந்து என்னை கூப்பிட்டுருக்காங்க. She only invited me for this. She has given the opportunity to say the vote of thanks also. I express my sincere thanks to my dear sister, Dr. B. Sasikala. Once again, thank you all.
Thank you, sir. With that, we conclude the inaugural session of the National Workshop on Consumer Protection, Consumer Welfare and Intellectual Property Rights. Thank you all for your esteemed presence and active participation. We look forward to a fruitful and enlightening day ahead. Kindly please stay with us as the technical session is about to start in a few minutes.
Our speaker for the first technical session, Mr. Krishna Mohan KS, Administrator and Editor of Newsletter for Consumer Advocacy Group. I call upon Ms. Amanda Daniel D., President of the Women's Cell, Patrician College, to introduce our session speaker.
Deem it a great privilege to introduce our first session speaker for the day. Krishna Mohan KS is a disciplinary projects consultant for several process and manufacturing industries across the country, specialized in computer-aided design, automation, solid and liquid waste management, recycling projects, and water purification. He is a freelance writer, leadership trainer, a keen photographer, and an event manager. Over 60 of his byline features were published in the Hindu. His photographs won a few awards and were published in the newspapers too. He is the admin and editor newsletter of Consumer Advocacy Group, a WhatsApp group with over 1,200 elite members from all the states and union territories of India. Currently, serves as an Institution Ethics Committee member of AIIMS Mangalagiri. He is a member of the District Consumer Protection Council, District Food Safety Committee, and the District Vigilance Committee for the NTR District, Andhra Pradesh, as a resource person for the Department of Consumer Affairs, Government of Andhra Pradesh. He offered training to the teachers in charge of nearly 6,000 consumer clubs in government schools and 350 government junior colleges in the state. Being a consumer activist, he presented a research paper in one international conference and 2 papers at the international level. Krishna Mohan led a team on a group study exchange program of the Rotary Foundation to the United States for a month, also visited Bangkok to study a few recycling projects. We welcome you, sir, to this technical session, and we are keen to hear from you.
Thank you, Amanda. I now request Mrs. Palin, Assistant Professor, Department of Management, to honor our session speaker. Thank you, ma'am. I now request Mr. Krishna Mohan KS to take over the proceedings on the topic Digital and Online Trends in Consumerism.
All of you. Good morning. Thank you. So I see a lot of youngsters coming from various colleges to understand, learn, and propagate the message of consumer awareness. Yes, yes. Okay, fine. In any case, I think they'll be able to hear. Outset, I would like to thank let me thank the management of Patrician College, the CCC, and especially Dr. VIJAYATHILAGAM for inviting me to this, to share my thoughts on a very, very important topic. Because I'm sure all of you will agree that we have slowly drifted from shopping in the stores to digital shop. So there's a drift that has happened, especially in the last few years, post-COVID. So, I've learned a lot of new things. Yes, it was disastrous, but there were lots and lots of new things that we learned during the COVID and post-COVID. This evolution came all of a sudden. None of us dreamt that we will be able to interact online. We'll have meetings online. We did not even dream of them in the year 2000. It was there. It doesn't mean that it doesn't exist at all. It existed, but it was not in the reach of a common person. All of us did not use it till we were locked down in our homes. So just to make sure that each of us was connected to each other. And similarly, that is the reason they say invention is always done only when there is need. Most of the inventions happened during the Second World War. And later, now, though these are not inventions, all these evolution of technology is happening only when there is a need, huge need. So we are going to discuss a few things regarding that. So even before we actually move on to our topic, I would like to extend sincere thanks to all our colleague speakers and the commissioner who has set a beautiful tone with his melodious voice, and we really enjoyed. It's not the question of language. The music has no language. So no barriers of language. So that's how I really enjoyed with that beautiful tone, and the choir which has sung here, it was so fantastic. So that has really set the mood for the day. So friends, minutes, we are going to discuss this digital trends and online consumerism, which is the order of the day. And not only that you are already doing it, but how do we get protected? How are we being deceived? This is the most important thing. Every day we come across so many different types of cyber crimes. We get deceived. We buy products, we get deceived. We buy services, we get deceived. But in such a case, what should we do? That is what we are going to discuss today. So I request all of you to be interactive during these next 15-20 minutes, because in the process, I also learn a lot. I such programs because that helps me share what I have learned. At the same time, it gives me an opportunity to interact with so many youngsters and learn new things. So please do share your thoughts also as and when we interact, and let me also learn a few more things by the time I go back. So digital and online trends in consumerism and consumer protection is what we are going to discuss. So what are we going to purchase online? What are we purchasing online? Dress, okay. Huh? Groceries, yes. Accessories, electronic goods. All of you have told about products. Are you not buying services? What service are you buying? Yes, online courses. They are all services because you are not getting a product physically. So that's a service. And what else? getting done, right? Get travel tickets, air tickets. Practically, there is nothing left out, almost. Can anybody say what is that buy online? Now, you know what all we can buy online. We have so many entire products, entire range of services we already have online. What is that we do not have online? Sorry? Jewelry, yes. Okay. But jewelry also they're selling, sir. Yes, yes, different thing. But people are still buying it. So it's almost like for buying any product or services, everything is available online. So how far is it advisable, like you said, how buy it? But also we are, yes, the deal is happening online through various platforms like Quicker, there's all, even it's happening online. Everything is happening. So there's almost near zero that it is, right? So these are all the different types of products that are purchasing online. So this is one of the recent publications of TPCI, that is the Trade Promotion Council of India. In the recent publication of October 23, they said there will be a growth rate of 20% of online purchases or online shopping. It's really huge. So it is at that rate that the market is growing. The online market is, if you observe from 2016 to 2020, imagine it was about 16 and now it is 123. So it's explosion. It's an explosion. So that is that we are asking for, or that we are discussing now. Now, what is action? Everything we are buying online, that's what we are telling. But how are we getting into it? What's happening behind the scenes? Because you're not physically seeing anything there. First and foremost, you will get some digital advertisement, or you will come across some information on the net, either through browsing or through some advertisement. So that is the beginning. So through your digital media, you are getting to know something about the product or the service. After that, or an app through which you can pay. Then comes the payment. So payment also is being done digitally again. Move away. Yes. Okay. So then comes, after making the payment, you get the delivery of the goods, or if it is service, you are directly getting it. Then comes the customer service. Why this customer service? Why do you require customer service? You have come across, you have purchased, and it is done. What is the role of the customer service at all? Yeah, there can be a defective goods, or you will also have warranty or guarantee for a particular period. Definitely require customer service or customer care. How many of you look for the customer care information when you are purchasing goods? On will it be what? Purchasing some goods. Talk about the customer care information. So what is the customer care information available when you are purchasing goods online? Suppose you are purchasing something from Amazon or Flipkart. How is that displayed there? Customer care information. Suppose I am buying a purchasing a mobile. all these things are fine. I am asking about the customer care information. What customer care information will be available there? Customer care. Nothing. Problem. See, this is the issue. The first and foremost, when you go to a store, you know that you can go back and complain to them. Whereas when you're purchasing online, more than the product information, the most important thing you need to find is the customer care information. So you need to check whether the proper address is given or not. Then you have the email ID, then customer care number. All these things should be available. If it is not available, similarly, the country of origin also is equally important. You get imported goods, so the country of origin may be something else, then the name of the importer and who is actually selling it. So there can be addresses or 2 or 3 companies in between involved. So you need to know all that information. So that is about the customer service. There is a book called How Customers Think. This is by a professor of Harvard, Mr. Gerald. He says 95% of our decisions are based on our emotions. Do you agree? Emotional purchases? Do you make impulsive purchases? You're not going to disclose it anywhere. So, what is an impulsive purchase? iPhone. So I also should have an iPhone. Nothing less than that. Right? My friend is wearing so-and-so branded shirt. So I also have to wear this. So these are attached to your emotions. It will make you feel good. So these kind of emotional purchases, so majority of our emotional purchases are based on our emotions. So 95% of our purchases are based on our emotions. So that is what is given in the book. So what are these emotions? First and foremost, it is greed, fear, altruism, envy, pride, and shame. Because of greed, can you give me one example why you purchase because of greed or fear? Any of these things. Anything. If you can give me one example. Terrible phase of COVID, right? Use it or not, you have purchased hand sanitizers, you have purchased masks. All of us have done that. We know for sure that we are not going out of the house. But we stocked so much in our homes, thinking that it may not be available tomorrow in the market. That is out of greed, out of fear, out of altruism. Altruism means we are trying to help others. Maybe your brother or your sister living somewhere nearby, you may think that it may not be available there. So you purchase and stock it for them also. So all those things, all these different types of purchases, especially during critical times that we make, they are all out of fear, out of altruism, out of greed. So these purchases are absolutely dangerous. Similarly, envy, pride, and shame. I told you about one example of my friend having so-and-so brand of mobile or shirt. So I do not want to be shamed. So I want to, with pride, I want to wear the same thing. So envy, pride, and shame, because of these things also, we make emotional purchases. So greed, fear, altruism, envy, pride, and shame. These are the major factors or psychological factors that drive us towards purchasing emotionally. So what do we purchase with these emotions? Food and beverages, groceries, clothing, footwear, cosmetics, electronic gadgets, household goods, and home decors. Mostly, if you observe, most of the online shopping that is happening, especially the Amazon, Flipkart, and all such websites where you do online purchases, majority of these purchases are falling under these categories. This is a worldwide survey. The reports have produced that we purchase these items online, majority of them. Not that we don't purchase anything else, but these are most of the things. Similarly, what is actually going to give you an impulsive purchase? What is the trigger? Previously I told altruism, greed and such things. Those are the factors, the psychological factors, which actually is giving you an emotional purchase. Whereas these are the triggers. So, in shopping, you get lots of varieties in one single place. Suppose I want to buy a mobile again. If I go to the store, I have to go around 10 or 15 different stores, check for the varieties, check for the configuration. Whereas at the click of a button, I'm able to get all these things in one go. I'm able to compare the configurations, do all such things. So this has made our transactions so easy. That is one of the main reasons. You have a huge range of goods. Then availability of time. This is another major factor. Sometimes what happens is, after college hours or after working hours for employees, people used to come and relax at home, talk to each other. Now, thanks to the TV, we lost all connections. No interpersonal relations at all. In a family of 4, sit together for dinner. Lunch anyway we can't because we are all at our workplaces. Even dinner, all of us have it together. One goes to one TV, another goes to another TV, someone else is busy with the social media posts. So we lost these interpersonal relationships. So this is the availability of time. So now since you are not connected with your own family members or friends, you have a lot of time for doing this online shopping. So that is the availability of time. Then comes availability of cards. This have done. So irrespective of whether you require or not, they chase you and keep on giving you so many credit cards. We take them with pride that we are getting so many credit cards because of my status. We take it as a status symbol, and then we keep on spending because we are not paying cash. Suppose I give you 100 rupees or 1000 rupees and I ask you to go and spend it. When you are paying cash, you will have that consciousness to spend. You will think, why am I spending so much? Whereas when you are paying it through card or something, you will have 45 days more to get that credit. So why am I bothered now? I am getting the product. You find lots of ads and other things. You pay 1 rupee, take a 60-inch TV. So just by TV, but what about the rest of the time? For the next 6 months or 1 year, you are paying huge EMIs, which don't at this point of time. So these are emotional purchases. These are some of the triggers for emotional purchases. Similarly, the mood of the consumer. So when you're in a very good mood or very bad mood, both are triggers for purchasing emotionally. And similarly, price. As I discussed right at the beginning, you have a lot of price comparisons that are available. So you compare the prices and they'll tell you that there are so many discounts. You are attracted to that and you purchase it. Then you have bundled offers. These bundled offers, not only online, even when you go to a mall or super bazaar, you find all these bundled offers. Suppose you want to buy a t-shirt. You go there only for purchasing one t-shirt. But there will be a bundled offer saying that you buy 3, you get 1 free. Whether you like it or not, whether you intend to use it for the next 1 year or not, you will purchase it. Just because you are getting 1 free. So these bundled offers, similarly, all these cosmetics like soaps and other things, all these things we buy just because there is an offer. Ultimately, of soaps, say for example around 4 or 5 soaps together you buy, how much are you really saving? Hardly 5 rupees. But that looks so attractive as a bundled offer. So these bundled offers are again big triggers. Then you get lots of promotions. Then peer group influence. That's what we discussed earlier also. Peer group means our own friend circle. So our own friend circle, they influence us to purchase new things. Similarly, endorsements. What are these endorsements? What is endorsement? Endorsement for a product or a service. Come across various celebrities like Amitabh Bachchan saying that I drink so and so, that's why I'm so energetic, even at this age. So these are the endorsements by various celebrities, and currently in the social media you have influencers, right? Influencers. So these are the people who try to influence your thoughts, endorsements. But the law has become so strict, the Consumer Protection Act has become so strict in the 2019 Act that even the people who are giving endorsements, they are also made liable. So suppose Amitabh Bachchan comes and says, I am drinking Coca-Cola every day, that's why I am so energetic. He can be sued. He can be put in jail for 6 months. He can be penalized for 20 lakhs. So without knowing the product, without knowing the implications, they should not endorse. Similarly, the influencers on social media also, who are not really celebrities, but they keep on posting new things, saying that I use this product, I liked it. So these influencers also come under the same rules. Then EMI options we have already discussed. For all these online purchases, there is something called dark patterns, which are actually influencing our emotions. Have any of you come across the word dark patterns? Anybody who came across dark patterns, please raise your hand. Nobody? It's really unfortunate. You should know, all of you should definitely know, because I'm sure every one of you will be doing online transactions, online purchases. So it is our responsibility to know what are these dark patterns. And because of these dark patterns, the sellers, online sellers, they are influencing our thoughts. They gather information from us and they influence our thoughts. That's why we definitely need to know about these dark patterns. First, we have drifted from stores, shopping in stores, to online shopping. That's the reason the Consumer Protection Act, which initially came up in 1986, that also was repealed, and the new act came in 2019, the Consumer Protection Act 2019. The reason being, lots of changes have come in our shopping patterns, in our purchases. So these things also should be protected. That's the reason the Consumer Protection Act 1986 was repealed and the CPA 2019 has come into existence. And what they have done, especially in this, is they have established one authority called Central Consumer Protection Authority. So that can actually provide all the guidelines, or it can sumo moto take up any case. So even without a consumer going and giving a complaint about a particular product or service, they themselves can take up a case and then go against that particular organization. So that powerful is CCPA. Then comes e-commerce rules, because all our transactions are happening on e-commerce platforms. So e-commerce rules also have been included in CPA 2019. Then jurisdiction has changed. Previously, when we purchase a goods, suppose I have come to Chennai now, I have purchased something here, and I have gone back to Vijayawada, and whatever I have purchased, it is defective. If I had to give a complaint, I had to file a complaint in the Chennai Consumer Commission. But now, you can file it anywhere in India. You can also file it online. That is called e-dakhil. So you can also file it online. So those are the beautiful jurisdiction relaxations that we got as consumers. Then product liability. After that, you have unfair trade practices and online filing of complaint, which I already discussed. So here, the most important thing is, what they have done is, see, suppose you purchase a goods. You have purchased from somebody. You have purchased this particular item from a dealer. He says, I am not the manufacturer. So you go and complain to the manufacturer. That was the... Now they cannot do that. You can file a complaint even against a dealer or manufacturer. Both of them are equally liable. Clause that they have included. And suppose out of this entire thing, only a small portion of it is not working. He says the rest of it is working, you have only 5% problem. That is not acceptable. There is a product liability. Then have been included in the Consumer Protection Act 2019. So as per the e-commerce rules, all the people who are selling on any e-commerce platform, they are all liable under this Consumer Protection Act and e-commerce rules. And as per that, they definitely have to give a complete breakup. How many of you actually check your invoice or bill as soon as you purchase something online? You really check? There are so many things that you need to check. See, along with the actual cost, they have to give you a complete breakup. They have to give how much taxes they are collecting, what is the surcharge, what is the delivery fee, and discount offered, and what is the total bill payable. So like that, you need to have a complete breakup of the bill. They cannot just say, you have to pay 1,520 rupees. It is not like that. They have to give a breakup like this, and then only you can pay it. This is another absolutely important thing that all of us need to check, either the expiry date or the best before date of any product that we purchase. And initially we discussed this, that we need to have the grievances or customer care details provided. This is how it is going to be displayed on any product. Manipulate the prices. See, when there is a demand for a particular product, especially during the festive season, we come across this. Some product is selling very fast. Next day you check, the price is increased. If you come across anything like that, you can definitely file a complaint, and you will be given compensation by the Consumer Commission. And they also have to give you all the different options for digital payment. They cannot say, I will accept only so-and-so credit card, I will accept only Google Pay, I will accept only so-and-so e-commerce platform. That is not possible. They have to give you all the different options that are available for payment. Then unfair trade practices also have been covered under the e-commerce rules, and strict penal action is being taken, and any trader who is erring can be penalized and also be imprisoned. Now, we had been talking about dark patterns. So we are going to conclude this with the dark patterns. Please give your attention to this, because this is very important. I'm really surprised that none of you have even come across the word dark patterns. So if you haven't done that, please pay your attention to this. Dark patterns on e-commerce platforms, they are used for deceiving, they are using it for misleading, tricking, then subvert, impair, and unfair trade practice. So these are all the different things that they're using dark patterns for. And that's the reason on 30th November 2023, the Central Consumer Protection Authority, which I told you, CCPA, has come out with rules and regulations against dark patterns. So these are the 13 dark patterns that have been listed, and you can browse for these because you will not fall prey to such dark patterns. If some of you are interested, you can make note of these. These are the different dark patterns that all the e-commerce platforms are adapting. First and foremost, false urgency, basket sneaking, confirm shaming, forced action, subscription trap, interface interference, bait and switch, drip pricing, disguised advertisement, nagging, trick question, SaaS billing, and rogue malwares. These are the 13 different dark patterns that have been listed by the CCPA. So other than this, there are some more dark patterns which are still in vogue, but these are the minimum things that we need to understand. So please try to explore for these things, and then you will get to know some more details about these. So I thank all of you for your active participation. I thank the management of Patrician College and Shashikala ma'am for regularly interacting with me. Thank you, Vijayathilagamji. ji. Thank you all for the wonderful opportunity.
Check.
Insights. The floor is now open for discussions and queries. Let's move on to the Q&A session. Session 2, without any further delay. We welcome you all to the second technical session. We are very happy. Kindly maintain silence. Welcome you all to the second technical session. We are very happy to have in our midst our speaker for the technical session, Dr. BHANUMAT R, Deputy Controller of Patents and Rights in Chennai. I now request Mrs. Soumya ma'am, CCC member, to honor our session speaker.
College days. So each and every day in college is a beautiful experience. Not also enjoy. Have a little information, okay? Little information which may add a big weight in life, okay? Knowledge is what? So it is very important that you, and since today you're all wearing, bright color, guys, the pink shirt guy, you have to file and say that I have done this. Know that it's his. So, copyright, confidential right. This on this day you have registered. Even without registering, but during court matter, inventor, say for example, the red shirt boy, okay? And the government. Government means the Indian government in with respect to India, okay? And this is a you get rights only in India. You can't use it. Years, where you can do commercial exploitation. What do you mean by commercial exploitation? Make money, sell it, license it, or you itself make an anybody can do it, okay? Is the process, and the apparatus means, you know, the whole system where, you know, to make it, okay? The whole apparatus also you can get patents. So what? It must have an inventive step, okay? And you have to disclose it. Why should you disclose it? It's called the design, registered design. Now, design when you go to buy, what do you isn't it? But when you go to buy some register for a design. So say for example, file design protection for the field also. And you can first register and then you can go about, or you can leave it. So register it. Okay, the moment you register, you will get a number. So when you go home, registered number on it. So if it is there, that means you cannot infringe it or copy it or make a duplicate. Clear? Yes? Item. Okay? It should have a new or individual. Every 5 years you can renew it, maximum for 25 years. Classes. Say for example footwear. So all shares under one classification. So you can have designer items, you can have jewelry, so it goes in that category. Okay? Trademark. So if I say for example, Tata, what do you know about it? Can you tell? Yes, please tell me. When I, what do you know? Tell me something about Bata. Bata means associated with footwear. You Yes, tell me one about that. Let's see the pink girl here. Tell me one. Electronics. But you also have multitude of elements. Yes, Tata Gold. Across many brands. Where? To steel. Also companies like TCS. Okay, you have across a, that's called a big brand. Bata. Okay, it can be metal. Okay, so it can be sound. Because when you see the product, you know the brand. The brand has value. Products. It is very, very expensive, very difficult to get. Okay, so new file, you can get it by you and file a application, or you can first file an application for the name, then you can start using it. Ways. Okay, so these are not trademarks, these are service marks. I couldn't get you. Okay. Like the Indian Railway, okay, you can distinguish. Say for example, Bata, for the T, if you remove small modifications. So of these deceptive marks, and this actually gives rise to a lot of infringement suits. Okay. Nowadays, you're seeing so many copyright for movie. Make a movie, Gajini. Say for example, Gajini. All of you have watched Gajini? Translation. Again, he has the right. To you. So it is for the expression on that storyline, okay? Only you can go for copyright. Say for example, now that is used, copied in so many languages for the okay? So copyright, movies, song lyrics, all of that. And also one important, now we are in the digital era where you have no, all that is protected by means of copyright. This much is clear? Is very, very long. So the protection range is 50 years after the. It's a very long life. So it is our grandchildren also will get benefit. They can make money out of it. This much is clear. It's Mona Lisa, which is okay. You get that first look, right? New view and all that they put, no? So they actually, the heroine is placed, you know, in the banner. You've seen the banners, right? When they advertise movies, this hero in this way. So they also copy similar ones, English movies. Next, geographical indications. If I identify the guy with the white shirt who's hiding behind, get up. Tell me, if I say Yeah, Kanchipuram, Tamil Nadu, isn't it? If I say, what is that? I don't remember that, ma'am. Madurai Mal. So you can actually associate it. You Indian look, okay? Bengal, Indian product. And you want to actually appreciate specific type of the amount of silk, the design, the colors. It's not like varied. They are all natural colors and bright colors. Benefit, and you are also protecting that culture. Is design. So if you deviate, you are out of the group. Okay? Right? And that means it is protected by geographical indication. So the customer knows its original product. Okay? You know that the amount you are paying is going back to those handicraft karne wala people. Okay? Modified, or you are not misled. You are buying a not all silk. You being cheated. You get really annoyed, right? Protection. Okay? Future gone through still now. Patents, trademarks or service marks, geographical indications, designs, copyright, trade secrets, circuits. Now these inside I don't know how much absorption we can take. That is why I'm okay. Let's go to the next one. using, selling or importing a product or a Yes, excellent ma'am, you remember. Patents are to inventors, okay? And we provide protection for that. And patents and it should be in a reason. On the same thing, okay? So you will get a cheaper and newer product. Okay, the inventor yeah, that is called legal representative. Ice cream, a new ice cream. It gives you that feel, okay? So it can be a competition. Applicable. Disclosure. If you don't disclose, patentable. What? Any piece for research, okay? Or you're modifying the genetic identity. You're trying to make a, designer baby or a designer animal. Now those things are against morality. It's not allowed. Should not be patented, isn't it? It is bad. Say for example, you have adulteration methodology so that you can't find out milk and soap powder mixed. You made a new formulation that nobody can identify it's milk. It's chemically adulterated. So those things are against, not allowed. You could identify a chemical compound. Those things are just discoveries and those are not patentable. Application for something which is already I have put it. So new use not patentable unless you can show some significant difference. A novel mixture. Unless you can show some extra activity, it's not patentable. Say for example, hair oil, right? Hair oil, you can use neem, brahmi, shikakai, isn't it? For dandruff and all. So everything has their own abilities. You add everything and say nella oil, it will not unless there is a benefit. Say making the hair black, making it more softer, and the extra feature irkono. Yes or no? raking the soil so that there is oxygen, or putting vermicompost, cow dung to the soil. These are new techniques which adding cow dung, adding all the kitchen waste, which we are all culture. So these are not patent. Diagnosis, treatment, okay? Animals, cells are not patentable. So if you remove a that is not patentable. Not patentable. Patentable. Arrangement, rearrangement of existing things is not patentable. Dramatic music, you get protection by means of, tell me? The game and all is not patentable. Topography of patentable, okay? Under section 4, G board, like radium, uranium, this is not patentable. Defense, that is not patentable. Say for example a bullet, RDX powder, gun design, these are patentable. Similarly, making biological warfare. So these are also not patentable. So what you will not publish, you will first file an application. Exploited, people are interested to buy that product. You do the market research. For examination. Then you get the patent. Commercialize. What do you mean by commercialize? Make money. Okay. After that, next one. Screaming, if you scream, Patent can be obtained for geographical indications of enter for a limited period of time. Negative right, it's a territorial right, it is an exclusive right. Because it stops everybody else. Either both. Which is it? You are filing a patent application. Okay? Rights is by the applicant. He is the one who will file Whenever you file an application, inventor is only important person. Okay, please go to the next. Medical instruments, true or false? Devices are patentable, but the method patentable. Okay, a method of treatment is not patentable. Let's go to the next one. Not patentable. Please go to the next one. Traditional Ayurveda. Curry leaves, fenugreek and hibiscus. The next one. It is patentable. Okay. A new rose for that. Okay. A new let's go to the next one. Next one. Designer baby. Is it you don't get patents unless you modify and improve it. Okay? That is not needed. That's it.
Please maintain silence. Thank you, ma'am, for helping us gain insight on intellectual property rights as pertains to consumers like us. We thank the gathering for your patient participation. We will begin the valediction ceremony soon.
Hello. Hello, hello. Mic test 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Mic test 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Hello. Hey, hey. Hello, hello. Mic check 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Mic check.
சார் முன்னாடி போங்க. Check, sound check.
Patrician College of Arts in collaboration with the Department of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Government of Tamil Nadu. As we come to the conclusion of the enlightening workshop, let us reflect on the knowledge gained and the bonds formed during our time together. To commence this valedictory ceremony, let us extend a warm welcome to Mr. Daniel Chalk, Assistant Professor, Department of Management, who will deliver the welcome address and introduce the valediction.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to one another. It's my privilege to render the welcome address August occasion of the national workshop on consumer welfare and intellectual rights. As I said, it is my privilege we have in the midst many esteemed guests in their own and their professional positions. In saying so, I welcome our chief guest, THIRU MEENA, Secretary and Commissioner of Civil Supplies, and also welcome in our midst DHINESH RAJAGOPALAN, Deputy at Bureau of Indian Standards. Thank you so much, sir. I also extend my warm welcome to the dignitaries of the age, who are NEHEMIAH, PD control of government of civil services, supplies and consumer welfare, through KRISHNA MOHAN and Dr. VIJAYATHILAGAM. Thank you so much for being with us here. And I deem it our own college officials, Dr. A. Vice Principal, Dr. B. Coordinator of Dr. B. Sasikala, and Head Department of Management. I extend my welcome also to all faculty members of stage, especially kids from the different colleges here. Thank you so much for making your presence here today. I also extend my welcome to all the student community of Patrician. Thank you for making this day a grand success by your presence. At this time, the onus is upon me also to introduce to you the esteemed guests in our presence today. First, I'd like to introduce our chief guest for the valediction, THIRU SAHAY MEENA, Indian Administrative Service, and from the batch of 1997, according to my sources. Sir has completed his education right from 1990, and believe you me, he is still a learner. He is a lifelong learner, and currently sir is also pursuing his masters in Hindi literature from IGNOU, New Delhi. Sir, you are a real inspiration to all the youngsters over here. Sir has worked in various positions as Commissioner, Secretary in various government departments, Principal Secretary to Government Department of Forces, Secretary and Commissioner, Archive and Research Department, Nadu, Planning and Development Department, Secretary, Chennai, Principal Secretary and Commissioner, Rural Development and Panchayat Raj Department, Government of Tamil Nadu. And currently, sir is working as, assuming position as the Principal Secretary and Commissioner of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection Department. Sir, we also know from sir's profile that sir has won the National Award for Best Tourism Management in Tamil Nadu in 2017, presented by the President of India himself. and this serves as a testament to Sir's unwavering commitment in excellence in public service. Sir, we are very happy to have you here in our midst today. It is also my privilege to introduce to you the guest of honor for our valediction, Mr. DHINESH Rajagopalan L. Sir has his qualification in electrical engineering and currently is designated as Scientist C grade, Deputy Director at Bureau of Indian Standards. Sir has totally an experience in BIS amounting to 8 years of service, and Sir has served as certification officer at Bangalore, Kochi, and Chennai. Sir has also meticulously inspected more than 300 manufacturing factories across diverse industries with regards to maintenance of standards. In saying so, sir, we welcome you as well in our midst today. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all once again for your patient listening, and I hope that you will have a very fruitful valediction session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Before we just take a moment to express gratitude to those who have been instrumental in making this workshop a success. I now kindly request Dr. B. Anandapriya, Vice Principal of Patrician College, to felicitate the gathering.
Good morning, everyone. Pleasure and a sense of profound importance that I stand before you today to extend the warmest congratulations property rights by of Arts and Science in association and never been shared for the thanks to our chief guest MEENA, Department of Supplies and Protection, Government honor this day Sri DHINESH Rajagopalan, scientist, chief guest and guest of honor for our program. Thank you very much, and I extend my appreciation to each participant whose active engagement has enriched discussion. Of a future where consumer rights are not just a privilege but as the consumer protection. Thank you. Shop rights. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. To honor our esteemed chief guest, I request our SAHAY MEENA IAS Principal Secretary, Department of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Government of Tamil Nadu, with the memento. I request our Vice Principal, Dr. B. Anandapriya, to honor our chief guest with a gift. I request our Vice Principal, Dr. B. Anandapriya, to honor Sri DHINESH Rajagopalan L, Scientist C, Deputy Director, Bureau of Indian Standards, with a shawl. And a memento. To honor Sri DHINESH Rajagopalan with the gifts. you, dear dignitaries. We are honored to have with us today THIRU SAHAY MEENA, IAS Principal Secretary, Commissioner of Department of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Government of Tamil Nadu. Please join me in welcoming Sir to deliver his address. I apologize for communication by me. By the presence of esteemed guest of honor, please join me in extending a warm welcome to Shri DHINESH Rajagopalan L. I now invite our guest of honor, Shri DHINESH Rajagopalan L, Scientist C, Deputy Director, Bureau of Indian Science, to address the gathering.
Commissioner Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Dr. A. Stanislaus, Director, Patrician College, and other dignitaries on the stage, faculties, students, and volunteers of the Citizen Club, Consumer Club. So, very good morning to all of you. Firstly, I would like to thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to speak about role of BIS in the consumer protection. Firstly, if you talk about consumer protection and consumer rights, there should be a change in mindset of the consumers. So if you see the past generation, that is 20 years before, people used to choose the product based on the cost. So if assume that I am a manufacturer of this pen and I am manufacturing this pen and selling at rupees 10, and there is another manufacturer who is manufacturing the same pen and selling at, so people to prepare that second manufacturer. They won't consider about the quality, mostly about the cost. And coming to the generation, we are all now, so we don't cost or the quality. We just believe that products which having a higher brand value is of high quality, and products which is low and inferior quality. So basically, should think take the purchase decisions based on the quality of the product. But how will you know the quality of the product? To access the quality, you know what are the and how will you know the quality? You just have to go through the steps for the particular product. 12,000 standards out of 1,000 standards for product. So if you can see, almost for each and every product which you use in a day, and this Indian standard will specify the parameters which will find a minimum of quality for a product. So use a product which is a standardized performance. Three, you would have seen the 3-pin plug. If you see the earth pin, that is the topmost pin, we are having more in of length. What will have the same direction? Whenever any fault happens, long current will go through the earth pin. Meter flows equally through all the plant our risk of shock. In order to avoid higher as pin. So if IS 1 to what should which means all the parameters are defined there. And normally in our home also we will be using nominal voltage as 230 volt. But these plugs are tested for a voltage of 3 kV. That is 3000 volts. Almost 10 times nominal voltage we are testing it for a short duration. So similarly, this IS will specify 23 other parameters for the plugs. So by this you can infer that if your product which is of standard, then it will offer you safety and minimum quality. And the next important activity of BIS is the consumer conformity assessment. So this conformity assessment, we will grant license to the manufacturer, and every manufacturer need to have a laboratory to test their product as per standard. So you can see any product which is having an ISA mark, you can assure that it has gone the quality checks, manufacturing location itself, then only you are receiving it in the hand. And next activity of BIS is the hallmarking. Hallmarking, everybody would have some idea. So hallmarking signifies the purity of the gold in gold jewelry. So why hallmarking is required means in the late 1990s, when the government of India conducted a survey, they have drawn the samples from Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities of India, and they have tested the samples for the purity. And it has been shocked, almost 80% of the samples were failing in the purity parameter. So then only Government of India introduced this hallmarking scheme of BIS, and it was introduced in the year 2000, and in the year 2023, now hallmarking is made mandatory in almost 320 districts of India. And with respect to Tamil Nadu, hallmarking is made mandatory in 29 districts, and Chennai is one of the mandatory hallmarking districts. So what does this mandatory hallmarking means? Jeweler has to sell only hallmarked jewelry. And we have introduced the HUID also, hallmarking unique identification code. Like how each one of us is having a unique Aadhaar number, every hallmark jewelry will have this hallmarking unique identification code. And after this introduction, last year we have done the 2022 to 23, we have been drawing the samples and tested it. And 96% of the samples were found passing in the purity. So you can see before 2000, 80% failure was there, and now it has been reduced to 4%. So this will show you the effectiveness of the hallmarking scheme. And one more important activity of BIS with respect to consumer protection is that we have introduced the BIS Care app. It is available in both Play Store and Apple Store. You can download it, and you can get to know whether the ISA mark is authentic or whether the HUID is authentic or not. And most important, if you feed the HUID in the BIS Care app, you will get purity of the gold. Sorry. In some cases, jeweler will charge you 2 carat, but he would have given you 18 carat gold. By checking this HUID in the mobile app, you will get to know whether it is the correct purity or not, and a value for money also. So I would like to conclude my speech with this one. India is a big market, and by default, everyone is either a service provider, manufacturer, and a consumer. So let us all take a pledge that we won't supply anything which is of less quality, and we won't accept which is anything of less quality, be it is a service or it is a product. I once again thank the organizers on behalf of Bureau of Indian Standards for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. In a novel move today, the Citizen Consumer Club has taken progressive steps to improve its presence on social media. I now invite Mr. Dhanush, President of the Citizen Consumer Club, to enlighten us on this initiative.
Everyone gathered here. As a president of the Citizen Consumer Club of Patrician College, it is my privilege to announce the release of the official YouTube channel of our Citizen Consumer Club. The purpose of the channel will be to enlighten and inform the general public, consumers and customers on government policies and rules and regulations regarding protection and consumer welfare. It also acts as a consumer awareness portal to protect consumers from fraudulent business practices. Through this channel, awareness on various issues and environmental issues created through short videos here to keep consumers enlightened and proactive in sustainable development. Ladies and gentlemen, today we upload our first video on the YouTube channel of Citizen Consumer Club of Patrician College. And I'm proud to announce that our YouTube channel is currently hosting the live stream of our workshop. releasing our Instagram page today as PCAS_CCC. And this is our official college YouTube channel and Instagram page. So do subscribe and share with your friends. Thanks to all those who have been a part of this effort.
Thank you, Dhanush. Have with us today THIRU SAHAY MEENA, IAS Principal Secretary, Commissioner of the Department of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection, Government of Tamil Nadu. Please join me in welcoming Sir to deliver his address.
Good morning, everybody. I think our consumer club of this college, they have done very good preparation and launched the app. I really appreciate the college and the administration and the members of the club who are really dedicated about the consumer activities. So we have gathered here to know what is the consumer and what are the rights under Consumer Protection Act. I think when we go to market and buy anything, all of us are a consumer who want to buy any services from any part of the market, whatever may be. It may be a daily usable items or some kind of items which needed for construction of the house or construction of any other park, field, anything. So these kind of whatever materials available in the market and we go to buy it, we are all in the consumer. Now in the age of IT revolution also, if we use any kind of services like this app service which is paid on Google app, and there are many other services like storing the data in the cloud. So these all have become now new services in the field of consumer protection and rights under consumer protection. So I think you all must be knowing that US President John F. Kennedy first time he used that consumer protection word, and I think after that this phenomena has become popularly in worldwide, and in India 1986 I think our central government has passed the Consumer Protection Act, and which was later on revised in 2019. So the process is like that whenever any kind of dispute take place between the buyers and sellers, that fall in the category of consumer protection activity. And this activity is very, very important. You all students, when you, I think, want to have this prepaid card, this mobile SIM, anything, then you have to ask so many things with the seller, like how long it will go, what facility it will have, what will be the, this GB of the internet available in this thing, and how many times we have to recharge it. 24 hours, how many calls will be free, like so many queries we ask with the providers. So as a consumer, we want to protect our rights, but as a service provider, they also want that they have to provide service you with some terms and conditions, with the motto of getting benefit out of that business which they are running. So everybody want to bargain both the side. Consumer want that he should get benefited. Supplier want that he should get benefited. So there is this getting benefit either side has created a new way for consumer protection. And anywhere, suppose any of the student here sitting runs like a cloud kitchen anywhere from their house, like part-time job activity, then there must be your clients who are giving you order, like somebody is selling medu vadai and good quality, and they say that I run the cloud kitchen and my medu vadai is famous for these things, so they will give advertisement through some sorts of information advertising. But there are provisions that you can't give a false advertisement. Like somebody gave that I make a medu vadai of the organic dal, for example. But is it really organic or not? It is right of the consumer to know about this and to verify whether he or she is using correct dal for making a medu vadai. So these kind of inquiries can come to the service provider, and it is their bound duty to give correct information to the consumers. So in the Consumer Protection Act, so many new provisions also has been added. And we have seen that, so many places there are so many disputes, like, we can go to the market and buy something. Sometimes people give complaint of so many things. Like, for example, many people buy, now you can see when you go to on the road, you will find every vehicle is a new company-made vehicle. Okay. Maybe around 20 types of car are being run on the road. Minimum 20 types of make cars are being run. And if you take a company like, Maruti and Tata, within their company, they have multiple name of the cars also. Multiple, this thing, segregations are available, and multiple features are also available. So, like somebody says that my car is giving mileage of 15 kilometer per liter of fuel. But you buy that car, and when you try your best and it does not exceed to 10 kilometer per liter, then again you will not advise others to buy the same product. So, and because many people don't know how to approach the correct forum, and there is no awareness. So this kind of responsibility of creating awareness about consumer protection rights lies on you youngsters, all students who are part of this consumer protection club. And from the college, we have introduced these clubs all over Tamil Nadu, within Tamil Nadu and other states in their respective college, because you are the future citizen of this country and you must know what are your rights as a consumer. So this way, our Department of Civil Supply and Consumer Protection, we also try through our district supply officers in the districts. There are forums available at District Consumer Court, State Consumer Court, then National Consumer Court. So there lot of slabs are available where anybody can file a complaint. And we have recently published rules also from the government of Tamil Nadu, and we are exploring a possibility for going like online app for the consumer protection. This work is just initially started. We are exploring the possibility how we can come out with the app so that all citizens of our state can have a better facility in the name of consumer protection. Simultaneously, I think our Deputy Director of BIS has given you elaborate picture about, Bureau of Indian Standard. They are trying their best to put hallmark and ISI marker in all kind of products which is available in the market. The purpose of giving this hallmark and this certification is that some quality is assured. Like, for example, how many of you go for this market near, that what do you say, that evening market? Flower Bazaar, na? Small petty kadai, lot of are available near beach station. Na? Very, I think 2 feet width of the one person is sitting inside and he is having some mobile, everything is there. And plenty, what is the name? Evening, Burma Bazaar. Yeah, so Burma Bazaar, if you go and see, you must be knowing that you want all cheap items, all items are available there. But, sometimes you may not get even bill from there. They are just selling it. So total risk lies on the consumer. So these kind of things which are being sold in different markets, students who want to have a big fashion with small money, they normally go there. and buy the same size of mobile like Apple make or something. Everything is available there. I don't know how authentic it is. So when you give there, you pay there and you come home and it does not work, you can't reclaim anything. That's why Bureau of Indian Standard has made it compulsory that all kind of product to be standardized and to be sold in the market. Now, I think some of you must have traveled in European market also. When you go to Germany, in any even roadside market, you will find items which have certain guarantee. Anywhere you go in Europe, the roadside product which they are selling, even without bill anything, have certain minimum guarantee or certain minimum standard. But as far as our country is concerned, we are still not concentrating to this kind of things. Roadside items which there is normally there is no guarantee. It is totally depend on the faith of buyers and seller. So for that, VIS is taking all precautions that consumer rights to be protected, and maximum we are also going to have a collaboration with them through Civil Supply Department. District wise, they are giving training to even village panchayat and the panchayat union elected representative. Everywhere they are trying to popularize this advertisement of the BIS hallmarking so that people should not be cheated by the sellers anywhere in the state. So these kind of items which we are purchasing in the market, you also be aware that when you go and buy anything, first see whether it is ISI marka or any kind of standard is available there or not. Now, if we see from our government side that we are trying our best to popularize through this kind of consumer citizen forums, and we want that in all colleges of Tamil Nadu, whether it's autonomous college, private college, or government college, trust-run college, run by anybody, there must be compulsory, we are having this kind of consumer forums of the students which are popularizing the schemes of government of Tamil Nadu. Other than that, monthly magazines we are publishing from the Civil Supply Department, and I think around 3,500 copies we are distributing to all colleges, all libraries in Tamil Nadu. So as a student, I just want you to be very acquainted, very familiar about the activities of the government of Tamil Nadu Civil Supply Department. What kind of popular awareness we are creating to know the consumers, their right and protection. Now even in the latest amendment in the 2019 Act, you can file even online your complaint also, and you can get remedy. For that you no need to even hire any advocate also. Other than this, in the new act there is a provision if somebody is giving wrong advertisement, like you might have seen in the papers, so many advertisements come, TV also, so many advertisements. If some advertisement you want to really check and give complaint and is found false, there are fine provision starting from 10 lakh to 50 lakh rupee against the advertiser company. And there is a provision for imprisonment also from 2 years to 5 years. So it is ranging from 10 lakh to 50 lakh as a penalty, and imprisonment from 2 years to 5 years. So this provision has been added in the new Act of 2019, Amendment Act of Consumer Protection. So I want that all students, when you are doing this kind of activity, once in a year we do this kind of program in one college, but you keep on interacting with your colleagues, friends and other students of the college so that they must know what are their rights as a consumer. So I want that this kind of activity of the consumer protection must be popularized, must be increased in the state so that all people should be aware about their right as a consumer protection. And I appreciate all the students who are here that they are very much interested, and this launching of the app will really help you, because once you launch any app, you can add many things in that and you can get a remedy instant through the online only. So these are the things which we are going to protect, preserve, and we want to see a better future of the all consumers in the state, and hope that hereafter the things will go in the very popular way, so that maximum awareness among the all public of the state can be created. What are their rights and how they can get remedy if they are cheated through some kind of service providers, any part of the state. So I hope that this will work, and we will also try that whenever possible, we will interact after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months also. We are trying to mobilize the all consumer clubs, federation also, so that once in a 3 or 4 months we can meet somewhere regionally like Tirchi, Madurai, Coimbatore, Chennai, and different those who are club members who are very active. We are trying to facilitate them on the public forum also, so that their services can be endorsed to the society. So thank you very much for all of you, and I think the college administration has done very good work by organizing this workshop. I appreciate Mr. Sikala and director of the college and all the students here. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It is now time to honor the dedication of our participants. I request the dignitaries to please join us on the dais to give away the certificates to the participants of this workshop. I request students of Savita School of Management to please come over and collect your certificate from the dignitaries. SIVET College, Savita College students, please collect your certificate. We can give them a round of applause for their participation in today's workshop. SIVET College students. Next, I'd like to call upon St. Thomas College students to please come and collect your certificates. I request Queen Mary's College students to come and collect your certificates. Thank you, dear participants, for being with us today over here and gathering insights from the workshop. I also extend my thanks to the students of Patrician College of Arts and Science, and even you all will be receiving your participation certificate. Please collect it from your department.
Present here. It gives me immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of Patrician College of Arts and Science, Citizen Consumer Club and Department of Management First of all, I would like to thank to Almighty for His abundant blessings showered upon us for successful conduct of this event. I am highly delighted to thank our chief guest, THIRU SAHAY MEENA, IAS Principal Secretary, Commissioner, Department of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection. Our guest of honor, Mr. R. NEHEMIAH, Deputy Commissioner, Chennai South, Department of Civil Supplies and Consumer Protection. Dr. J. VIJAYATHILAGAM, Assistant Commissioner, VRS, Department of Civil Supplies of Consumer Protection, and SHRI DHINESH RAJAGOPALAN, Scientist C, Deputy Director, Bureau of Indian Standards, for their presence in today's national workshop and sharing their insightful thoughts. I take this opportunity to thank the session speakers, Mr. KRISHNA, MOHAN KS, Administrator and Editor of Newsletter for Consumer Advocacy Group, and Dr. BHANUMAT R, Deputy Controller of Patent and Rights in Chennai, for their mind-stimulating sessions. I would like to extend my gratitude to our Director and Secretary, Brother Dr. A. Stanislaus, for his unfaltering support and confidence and permitting us to conduct this event. I also thank our Academic Director, Dr. Fatima Vasan, and our Principal, Dr. Aryaka Geeta Mary Rita Das, for being constant guiding force in all our endeavors to excel in all areas. I thank our Vice Principal, Dr. B. Anantapriya, for her prompt support at times of need. I also thank our college coordinators, participants, other college coordinators, participants, and students and faculty of our college. I thank Dr. Raja, Head Department of Business Administration, and CCC Coordinator, Dr. Sasikala B., and organizing team members and student officials for their meticulous planning to make this event a success. My deep sense of thanks and appreciation goes to all the participants from various colleges for their active participation. I thank the technical team, Mr. Jayaslin, Kamal, and Mr. Suresh, for providing uninterrupted technical support. I also thank the non-teaching staff for their contribution in today's event. Last but not least, to our own club members, I thank all of you for your participation as audience in making today's event a great success. And once again, I thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. To give us the concluding insights of this national workshop, I now invite Mr. Dhanush E., President of the Citizen Consumer Club.
First, I thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude, first of all, to all the government officials presented here. Through my interaction with them, I have come to understand with their constant support for the student community. Thank you all. Besides officially thanking my college officials for always a guiding light for me, I especially thank my club coordinator, Dr. B. Sasikala, who has not only been a coordinator but also a member guide and main motivator. Madam has always led us in the right path for success, as you can see here today. Thanks to all our faculty coordinators of the club. My gratitude to my department faculty for always being there for us. Never have they refused anything. And my Triple C team, you guys are the best always. Thank you.
I request everyone to please rise for the national anthem, as it is sung by our college choir representatives, Shamrocks. As we are Indians, I kindly request all of you to adhere to the rules of how you have to stand for a national anthem and respect it. Thank you.